December of 1993. Chrys Withrow was a single mom of 3 adolescent boys. Chip, age 14, was the commander-in-chief. Bradley was the typical middle child. Michael, age 11, idolized his older brothers. This story is titled A Mouse in the House, Chrys Withrow.
I have 3 sisters and a mother, lots of cousins, female cousins, lots of aunts, and every one of them, they don't deal well with mice. My father needed someone to help out. So I grew up not liking mice by any means, but not terrified either. That is the preface to this story that you need to know, because one cold December night in 1993, even at the horrific hour of 11:30 p.m. on a school night, I ended up standing in the hallway of my tiny student housing apartment. Bathrobe, slippers, hair a mess, and suddenly it happened. I heard him. He's in the hall closet! Those 5 little words were all it took for my boys to go into action. There were only tile floors. Chip came skidding down the floors to stand behind me, pulling on the rubber gloves he'd been preparing all evening. Skinny, skinny, long legs protruding from his boxers. "Where's it at, Mom? Where's it at?" I pointed. I had my steel about me now, my metal. "He's in there. I just saw him go in." With the kitchen to the right, the living room to the left, and us to the back of the door, I hear Bradley and Michael coming down the hall, shuffling more. They've got on jeans and matching Magilla Gorilla bedroom slippers. "You know, one bite from a rabid mouse will get you 2 weeks of shots in the belly with an 8-inch needle." I didn't discourage the story, I'll admit it. Those genes are important. Chip moved into action. "Bradley, go get the leaf from the table. It's in the closet in the hallway with the linens. Michael, get all the toilet paper out of that carton." "Mom, why are you buying a carton of toilet paper?" One glare from him encouraged the thought that this was neither the time nor the place to discuss my hygienic requirements. Michael starts throwing everything he can out of the toilet paper case, down the hall towards their bedroom, towards my bedroom. Bradley comes running back with the leaf for the table. "Put it there in front of the kitchen." "Okay, Mom, here's a shelf from my bedroom, the bookshelf. Hold it there. Hold it tight, Mom, or that mouse is going to get through and he's going to skitter right up your leg." You would have thought the first glare would have been enough. Apparently not. "Michael, bring the box over here. Hold it tight. Make it good." Chip stepped out of the enclosure and went to get the broom. He's armed. He's not dangerous. With the door open wide, Chip starts sweeping things out. It's cold in December in 1992. It really was. Lots of scarves, mufflers, Tons of stocking caps. How they used to lose them. Spare mittens, matching mittens, gloves, everything. All the coats hanging up. I'll admit thinking, could that critter jump up into the... No, surely not, surely not. Chip begins the process. One item scoops out with the rubber glove hand. Shake, 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 shake. Cast it out into the living room. Another item. Shake, 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 shake. Winter boots, spare tennis shoes. Everything seemed to live in that closet. And just as socks are lost in the dryer, so anything that goes into the coat closet seems to multiply. It's the inverse effect. It was phenomenal how everything came out of there. It made a much larger pile in the living room than it ever could have done in that small closet. Eventually, finally, holding tight, everything firm, no cracks, the last item comes out. Oh, there he is, in the back corner, with the natural denizens of the hall closet, a dozen or so fine dust bunnies. Now Chip steps out. He uses the broom to shoo the little critter, skitter, 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 and you could hear him in the dead of night, only our breathing, and the mouse. He makes it over to Bradley. He makes it towards the corner. No, I'm holding it tight. Finally, he figures out the shadows of that wonderful box, that toilet paper carton with the flaps down. Oh, the mouse was wonderful. In he goes. Shut the lid, Michael. It was awesome. We had captured him. Little did I know, that's where the trouble began. Let's look. Oh, he's cute. Look at his ears. Mom, can I take him to school? Mrs. McKinney won't mind. I can give him to the science class. He'll live in a cage. No, I want him. The bus driver won't care. The girls behind me, they won't bother at all. They won't even scream. Please, Mom, he looks hungry. Now I have crackers and cheese being removed from my kitchen to go into the box with the mouse. No. It's amazing how little effect my voice actually had on my children that night. Soon enough, the mouse has not only crackers and shredded cheese, there's an old natty woolen muffler in there because he might need a bed. It's a mouse. It took us a good while for the boys, dare I say, to coo over their little buddy, but they were enthralled. We didn't have a pet. We weren't allowed a pet at CSU student housing, but they had always had pets in the past. Oh, please, can't we just keep him a little? Boys, okay, it is after midnight. You have got school in the morning. We will close the lid. He's got food. He's got a muffler. He's safe. He may not stay in the house. We will put him outside the front door. I made the mistake. I looked in myself. They were right. He did have really cute ears. And really, his body was only maybe 2.5 inches long. The tail wasn't 10 inches that I had expected. Well, if he's still there in the morning, I could at least go to sleep that night, safe and sound. I didn't worry about anybody crawling around my kitchen in the night. I didn't concern myself about anything nibbling on my toes while I was asleep. In the morning, I got up first. I was really anticipating. Maybe I like pets too. You never know. First place I went was to the door. There was the toilet paper box, the lid still closed. Opening up the muffler, a little bit of cheese left, no cracker, and a hole chewed through the bottom corner. Our friend was gone, and that was all right. But a few weeks later, we got 3 little white mice. And yes, the mice in the house, oh, they were great fun, but my sisters never came to visit. Mr. Toastmaster.